Hey y'all, I want to thank you guys for tuning in to my tutorial. This is a pretty in pink makeup tutorial. It's all about pink, pink, pink. But before I get into the tutorial, I want to wish you guys a happy new year. It is January 2nd as of now, but when I started filming the tutorial, it was January 1st. So also, hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas. I know I did. It's always good to come home and spend time with family and hang out with them. They're my best friends, so I really enjoyed it. I hope everyone else did too. Sorry for being so repetitive. But yeah, in this tutorial, I will be, I will have a few new products in. And when I say new, I don't mean new as in first time, except for this one, which is the Too Faced glitter glue. But everything else I've used before, but a lot of it I'm still kind of getting a feel for, as to how I feel about it completely. I mean, I'm crazy about most of it, but I don't know how to explain it the best way. But anyway, yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys have any requests for any other tutorials or any other kind of videos, feel free to comment down below. I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all. Alright, so I'm starting out by putting tape at the edges of my eyes so that I can have a really nice sharp edge because it is a cut crease that I'm working on. And I'm using my Kylie Cosmetics Burgundy eyeshadow palette that I got for Christmas, and I'm using that top middle shade as my transition shade. And now I'm going to go into my crease with that dark pink color from my BH Cosmetics 120 eyeshadow palette. 120 color eyeshadow palette, excuse me. Okay, so on top of that dark pink shade, I'm using my Kylie Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, and I'm using the color Burgundy, which is that middle shade of the palette. And then for my outer edges, I'm using this dark reddish brown shade from my Tartelette 2 in Bloom palette, and I'm kind of blending it. I'm working it into the crease as well. And it looks like I kind of keep putting it in there, but I did use a light hand, so just a reminder, if you do plan on recreating this look, make sure you use a light hand when applying that outer corner color into your crease. And when I was done, I just made sure that I blended my transition shade and my crease colors together, so everything is nice and blended. Now I'm cleaning my concealer brush and I'm starting to work on my cut crease. Okay, so to start working on my cut crease, I use my e.l.f. smudge pot in the shade Ain't That Sweet. It's a cream eyeshadow, and I really like it's in an iridescent pink shade, and the glitter that I use is iridescent pink, so I was like, perfect match, perfect base for it. So yeah, I use that, and then I'm using my e.l.f. concealer brush, and I start at my natural crease line, but I slowly work my way up because I love the illusion of me having more crease space than I normally do, since I don't have very much crease space. Some of y'all might not know what I mean, but like, I don't know, in my head it makes perfect sense. So now I'm using my Too Faced glitter glue, which I was obviously super excited about. And I really just started squeezing dots basically onto my eyelids, and then I carefully just smoothed it out with my finger, and I also kind of smeared it with the tip of the tube. But when you're doing this, you have to be really careful. You don't want to get the glue above your crease line, your crease shape that you've created, because it'll mess it up. So be really, really, really careful with that part. I think I just said careful, but it's alright. We're going to keep going with this voiceover. But yeah, just be real, real careful. And then I waited about a minute for the glitter glue to set. And then I went in with my glitter. This glitter is a light pink glittery iridescent pigment from Shani Cosmetics. I really love this glitter pigment. I love glitter pigments already, but like this one, I know, I'm obsessed. I love that it's not just like a pink, it's like an iridescent pink. I'm just obsessed. So yeah, I applied it all over. Again, be really careful not to get it above your crease lines or your crease line. And now I'm taking the tape off, and you can see that nice sharp edge. Alright, so now I'm applying my winged liner, and I know I try to keep it a little simple, kinda-ish, like, it's not as thick as I usually do for a cut crease. I just kind of wanted to keep it a little simple, because sometimes I feel like I'll do my liner too thick, and then it, like, overtakes the, like, the cut crease, like, it steals the show, and I hate that, so yeah, I try to kind of keep it simple. And now I'm priming my face using my e.l.f. Mineral Infused Primer. And the foundation I'm using is my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in the shade Cocoa or Coca. I don't know why I can't say that. But like I heard someone say Cocoa, and I was like, dude, have I been saying it wrong my whole life? But yeah, and so now I'm dispersing it throughout my face using my Morphe M439 brush. I love this brush. It smooths out my foundation so fast, and it's perfect for when I'm in a hurry, because if you know me and you know me well, you know that I'm really slow when it comes to getting ready. So I love makeup products, and like I love makeup products and tools that really help me do my makeup in a short amount of time. And now I'm highlighting slash concealing using my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. And I'm applying it under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, forehead, cupid's bow, chin. And I applied it on my jawline, which I kind of don't know why I did, because I ended up not baking there. I just didn't want to. I didn't bake there, but like I'm glad that I did, because it still made my contour really sharp. And I'm blending out that concealer using my Real Techniques beauty sponge. And I'm thinking of like, I love my Real Techniques beauty sponge, but I kind of want to try a new one. I don't know, I'm just not getting tired of it, but it's like I want to try a new beauty sponge, like see what I think, like I don't know. But the one I'm thinking of trying is the L'Oreal, I don't know if it's infallible, but it's L'Oreal's new beauty sponge. I've seen a lot of YouTubers review it, and they said good things about it, and a lot of people are saying that it's like an actual beauty blender dupe, so that'd be nice to try. And y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I even got a Sephora gift card for Christmas, two actually, and I went to Sephora and I looked at that beauty blender and I picked it up and I put it right back down, because I honestly just can't bring myself to pay $20 for a sponge. I'm sorry, I can't. I just I can't. So yeah, I'm looking for all the dupes I can. I don't know, right now I refuse. Like, I had money, I could have bought it, but I was like, no. Negative. Okay, so now I am baking. I'm using my Airspun translucent powder, and I left that powder on while I kind of finished up my eyes, not really, but I applied some mascara before applying my false lashes, and the mascara I used was a Star Wars version of the Supersizers mascara. And the false lashes I applied were by Ardell. They were the Demi Wispy lashes. And I applied some liquid liner above the lash line, just so you can see that lash band so easily. And then I applied mascara again to blend my real lashes with the false lashes even more. Alright, so I'm dusting off that baking powder using my BH Cosmetics V2 blending brush. And I'm going to be contouring using this Profusion contour palette. I'll be contouring with the darkest shade. I like that the palette has a shade that's dark enough for me to contour with. Because sometimes it's hard, especially, I know other chocolate girlies can understand and relate. Sometimes it's hard finding a contour shade that's dark enough. So I really appreciate Profusion for this. However, that dark shade is super powdery. That's my only complaint. Like, and when I say powdery, like as soon as you put your brush in it, it's just powders going everywhere. It's really annoying. But other than that, I mean, I like it. I like how it looks. And I'm blending out my nose contour using the blending side of my Naked 2 eyeshadow brush. Alright, so back to the eyes again. I'm using that highlight shade from my Profusion Contour Palette on my tear ducts and my brow bone. I apologize because the mirror did block y'all from being able to see me apply it on my tear ducts. So sorry about that. And what I'm going to do after this, I'm going to blend it out. I'm going to blend my brow bone highlight and my transition shade together using a blending brush just so that everything looks nice and blended and seamless. Alright, and on my lower lash line, I'm going to be applying that reddish brownish dark shade from my Tartelette 2 In Bloom palette. I'm applying it using my e.l.f. eyeliner brush. And the shade is called Leader. It's the same shade that I applied to my crease earlier. Now I'm applying some mascara on my bottom lashes, and we're done with the eyes. So now for the highlight, I'm using this cream highlighter from Sonia Kashuk, and I'm going to blend it out with my finger, and no, I promise I'm not flipping y'all off. Okay, so after that, I'm going to set it with a powder highlight. I like to apply a cream highlighter and then a powder highlight because I feel that this makes the highlight more intense. And the powder highlight I'm using is from my Anastasia Beverly Hills That Glow Kit. And the actual shade of highlight that I'm using is this shade here called Bubbly. And I apologize because the camera didn't even get me applying it to my face, so I just had to extend the time of this right here. Okay, so the blush I'm using is NARS Seduction. This is my first time using it, and I must say I was very impressed with this blush. I really, really, really like it. In there, I just set my face with some setting spray. Alright, so I prepped my lips with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Lip Primer, and now for the lip color, I'm using my Kylie Cosmetics Lip Kit in Spice, and I'm lining my lips using the lip liner that came with the kit. I'm going to line my lips, and then I'm going to fill the rest of them in. I'm going to line my lips, and then I'm going to fill them in with the lip liner. I really, really love this lip color. I already like berry tone lipstick, so that kind of drew me to buy it in the first place. I feel like berry colored lipsticks work well with my skin tone, and also a lot of the reviews on this lip kit were positive. I mean, some people weren't too big fans of it, but most people had positive things to say, so I was like, why not give it a try? And I'm gonna go ahead and say I have no regrets. I am so happy I bought this. It's one of my new favorite lipsticks. So after filling in my lips with the lip liner, I'm applying the liquid lipstick on top. And I apologize because I kind of accidentally blocked y'all from being able to see me do the rest of my top lips. So sorry about that. But anyways, I hope you guys really, really, really enjoyed this tutorial. I really like this. Pink is one of my favorite colors, so I really enjoyed being able to do a pink themed tutorial. And yeah, I feel like I have more to say and I just can't remember. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this dramatic slow-mo. I was feeling myself a tad bit too much. So once again, I hope you guys really, really enjoyed this. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Love y'all. Bye.